can you answer directly how many new home sites will you be providing in Kalgoorlie in the next 12 months?
Funding
you haven't said how many home
in
sites.
Kalgoorlie. I've already announced that. I've said it. I've talked through it.
I refer to the Business News article by Mark Bayer on the 8th of August 2022 and the comments by Kalgoorlie Boulder CCI and the Kalgoorlie Boulder City Council regarding labour shortages and the over 3,000 unfilled jobs and the quote, "We can't get labour until we get the houses." And I ask, in the past 12 months, why has Development WA in Kalgoorlie only released 31 new home sites at the Greenview Karakula estate as at October or as at the end of 2021? And two, Minister, will your current plans increase land availability to fill the immediate 300 home gap in Kalgoorlie that is holding back jobs in that community?
The Minister for Housing.
I thank the member for his question. Now, I just, in the last question which I gave, I indicated that we were advancing land supply in Kalgoorlie. In fact, in the budget, we announced additional funding for the release of land in Kalgoorlie. We also provided land to Pringle Village so that they could expand their accommodation. And as part of the housing diversity pipeline, we've identified land which we've put out to the market. Now, it's just by chance that I have the Business News magazine right here, and I say it is completely by chance because it's a big article about local government reform. In fact, it's a shocking photo of me, and I'm not particularly happy. And I've got a mismatched suit. But what's really interesting is that it says Kalgoorlie boom faces squeeze. And you know what the main criticisms in this article are about? Is the failure of the local government to approve a number of developments that would boost workers' supply. That is the key thing. And in fact, I read this from Miss Devine, who is the... not Mr. Bean, but Simone Devine, who's the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and I'll read what she says. She's been particularly critical of the city of Kalgoorlie Boulder, saying she was surprised and disappointed after it voted against several residential and commercial development proposals. The message that is being relayed to, and it's her members and groups seeking to invest in the region, is that it is simply too hard and there appears to be a strong anti-development stance being taken by the council. So I want to put this on the record. We have seen consistently from the opposition distortions. They select from particular articles. As we've seen...
How many blocks did you release?
As we've seen...
How many?
As we've seen the member of VAS who claimed there was 1,000 rough sleepers on the streets. That was wrong. As we saw the member for Cottesloe who claimed there were over 500.
There were,
that was wrong.
No, it wasn't.
As we saw the Honourable Steve Martin, who claimed there was a doubling of vacancies in the system, and then the ABC corrected it because it did not compare the same data sets. We are seeing consistently from this opposition deliberate attempts to distort data, but also distort media reports.
So how many houses are you releasing? How many blocks?
It is quite clear from this Business News article that the significant issue is the local government, which has not been approving workers' accommodation and housing supply.
Supplementary question.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Minister, can you answer directly how many new home sites will you be providing in Kalgoorlie in the next 12 months?
Order, please. Again, we've got lots of other people who can answer for you if you like, Minister for Housing.
I've
Minister
already
Housing.
been on the record, and in fact, in my first question in this House, outlined housing initiatives and funding
You haven't
initiatives
said how many home
in
sites.
Kalgoorlie. I've already announced that. I've said it. I've talked through it. I find it extraordinary that the leader of the opposition, we're seeing it. Remember, this is the man who, in social media, the leader of the Liberal Party, who blames me for 100 homeless deaths.
We'll deal with that today.
You have on the social record.
Completely untrue. Go and reread the tweet.
Order, please.
This is the member who said that I am heartless and have no compassion for homelessness. We are seeing from the opposition, and we will see it in the debate this afternoon, they will distort figures, they will distort media reports, and it is a deliberate campaign by them. It is very clear what we are delivering as part of our $2.4 billion program in housing and homelessness across Western Australia.
You don't answer the question.